And the CNPC has become one of two foreign energy companies to sign a deal to develop a giant oil field near Basra in southern Iraq. The project aims to almost triple output at the 17 billion barrel field, increasing it by 2 million barrels per day. The contract with CNPC and Britain's BP is the first major deal with foreign firms to be signed since an international televised auction in June. 32 companies, including Shell, Exxon and Total, bid for contracts to develop 6 oil fields and 2 gas fields, but most of the bidders withdrew at the last moment, saying the terms on offer were unfavourable. The EU naval force operating in the Indian Ocean has located the Chinese bulk carrier, which was hijacked on Monday. A spokesman for the EU's Maritime Patrol Air Force confirmed that pirates are currently on board the Xinhai vessel. 25 Chinese are thought to be aboard. The vessel is carrying coal and was heading to India from South Africa when it was hijacked 550 nautical miles northeast of the Seychelles and 700 nautical miles off the east coast of Somalia. An African-Chinese Friendship Week has been held this week in Central African Republic in cooperation with the Chinese Embassy. The event was meant to highlight what China has already done for the CAR and what it has to offer in the future. The country is trying to recover from a civil war and a lengthy economic decline. China is an increasingly important commercial partner for the CAR. It's provided schools, a hospital and housing. It's also provided an easy market for Chinese products like clothing. In September, CAR President François Bozige made a state visit to Beijing to ask for Chinese help in areas including energy, agriculture, forestry and mining. Chinese scientists have begun operating an earthquake monitoring station at the foot of Mount Everest in a bid to learn more about the world's highest peak. The station is located in Tibet's Tingri County at an altitude of around 14,000 feet. The station will support real-time collection of data about seismic events along the China-Nepal border. China has been boosting infrastructure around Everest to handle an increasing number of visitors. An 81-mile dirt track from Tingri to Everest Base Camp has been paved, and a cell phone tower now provides coverage all the way to the summit. 3 handball players competing at China's national games have tested positive for H1N1 flu. The news was announced on Monday, though the trio's results were known last Thursday. The opening match between Anhui and Hebei provinces has been scheduled for Sunday, but it was cancelled due to the flu outbreak. Members of the 2 teams have been quarantined since then, but it's thought the temperatures of the 3 infected players have returned to normal. The players will be quarantined until Thursday evening and will forfeit all games scheduled for that time. And that's the BON News headlines for now, but we'll be back with more stories from across China.